Do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button, guys, if you're new to the channel, and especially if you enjoyed this video. I don't believe for 1 second that Tyson Fury can make Deontay Wilder quit. I don't believe that. Now, I've criticized Deontay Wilder over the years, and the biggest criticism I've always had about him was the fact that he had poor boxing skills and he had a poor resume, right? But what Deontay Wilder, and the one thing I've never, ever have said about Deontay Wilder is that he has no heart. Deontay Wilder is a tough man, right? Say what you want about him ducking this guy, ducking that guy. He might have ducked a champion in his weight division. I'm not saying he didn't. I'm not saying he did, but he might have done that, right? He might have turned down a lot of money to face these dudes. But I've never, ever seen Deontay Wilder quit in a fight, right? I've always felt that Deontay Wilder was a tough individual, right? A very tough type of person. Like, he has a tough, he has tough skin. He's not one of those type of dudes that is just gonna quit in the fight, right? You've seen fighters in many fights quit, right? Quit. For example, Victor Ortiz. You remember Victor Ortiz? Remember how many times that guy waved the white flag? Some fighters are not mentally capable of dealing with pressure, and their way to deal with pressure is by bailing out, waving the white flag, or staying on their foot, going down on their knees and just letting the referee count them out, like a Victor Ortiz. Some fighters are just built like that. They don't have the ability to keep coming back. But I've always looked at Deontay Wilder, and he's always come across as a very tough guy. I feel that the way to beat Deontay Wilder would be to literally, you would have to either A, win by decision, or B, knock him out. But I never would imagine Deontay Wilder quitting on his stool like Guillermo Rigondeaux did against Vasily Lomachenko. I could never picture that, because I see how tough he is in the ring. All right? I've seen Deontay Wilder get outboxed and lose several rounds in a row. I've seen fighters quit on their stools because they were receiving boxing lessons. And they were just like, you know what? There's no point in continuing because I'm clearly not going to win. They let the fact that they were getting outboxed and receiving quote unquote boxing lessons, they let that destroy their confidence and their will to keep going. And they literally just bailed out, like a Guillermo Rigondeaux did when he was getting schooled against Vasily Lomachenko. Like what's his name? Nicholas Walters did when he fought Vasily Lomachenko. I've seen Deontay Wilder in many fights where he's losing rounds, and he never gives up. He never stops relying on his right hand. He keeps throwing it and throwing it and throwing it, and you never see him go, "Oh man, you know what? Let me just call it quits because this guy's clearly won the last 6 rounds in a row. I have no chance." But he's always coming forward. He's always thinking, I could catch this guy with the right hand. So I don't see Tyson Fury making him quit. All right. I think the only way Fury beats him is if he either A, wins via decision, or B, beats him if he knocks him out. But I don't think it's going to be a case where he's beating him so bad that it's like Wilder just can't take it anymore. He can't, or he's schooling him so bad that he gives up. Because in the first fight, Wilder was losing several rounds against Fury, but he never gave up. He never quit. He never stopped trying to knock out Tyson Fury. And that, my friends, is the mark of a guy who doesn't quit. All right? I know a quitter when I see a quitter when it comes to boxers, because I've been watching boxing since I was a child. I know when a quitter quits. Once a quitter quits, he always fucking quits. And Deontay Wilder has never fucking quit in a professional fight. That's all I'm out.